shows with my mind. The number is 800, so here we are. What about the arm exercise? 30. What's 200? It's 200. Legal. That's correct. That's another 100. 300. How do you know somebody has not eaten? See this space? There's no food here. Minutes. I don't speak Arabic. I don't speak Arabic. It's English. What's the count? Count is 578. 580 actually, it's 580. So what, 80? $600. 600. That's the count. That's the count. That's the count. Khalud, welcome. Peace be upon you. How am I doing? Amazing. In pain, but amazing. Peace be upon you as well. So now I'm just wasting time. I'm buying time. And I don't do calls, by the way. I don't do calls. 640. 650. 650. I'm gonna keep going. I will keep going. I will keep going. My policy is very simple. As long as I've done more than half, I can get to the finish line. So 400 plus 640 now. We'll get there. $650. Exactly. It's a day one or one day. Yeah, it's about choices and consequences. But for me, this is not a day one. This is just another day. It's just another day. Just another day of positive pain. 650, 650 or 660. $660. I did 1,000 squats. I hope you need it. Let me pin your comment. I find it irrational. Pin that. "14 years old. I believe we spoke the other day when I was doing push-ups. I do remember you. $680. I can see the end. I can literally see the end. Khalid, once I'm done, I'll take up your challenge. Once I am done, I'll take up your challenge, but one thing at a time. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. You can't fail me now. You can't fail me now. You can't fail me now. 6. Number 7. What's up, Rhino? We've got 100 more to go. In case you're joining the live right now, we've got 100 more to go. 700 down, 100 more, 100 more to go. Khalid, appreciate you, dude. And I love you as well. Love you as well. In that spirit, let's keep it moving, all right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I do. I do have brothers. You are my brother. So I do have a brother. 15. That is 730. 730. We need 70 more. I need 70 more. I need 70 more. World famous memes. It's good to see you. I did not see you here yesterday. I'm glad you're here. Come on, man. 735. Thank you very much. Thank you for cheering on me. You see, now I have to finish. Yeah, I can't let myself down and also I let you down. You see, I have to go now all the way to the end. 36. 36. $740. 740. That's another 50. 750. Or have I done 5? See, I'm not sure now. I'm starting to forget. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 50. That's a 50. Khalud, thank you very much. I'll see you around. I'll see you around. See you around. 55. It's very difficult, but very doable. Actually, push-ups are much easier compared to this. I would rather do 800 push-ups than do 800 squats. This is brutal. If it was push-ups, I would be done by now. I would be done. 40 minutes now and I'm still here. Unbelievable. $760 is upon us. What's up, Shu? Hold that trophy. Hold that trophy. I'm coming for it. I have another couple more reps. Just keep it for me. Keep it for me. I'm coming. Just hold it. Hold it for just a few more minutes. Few more minutes. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I don't speak Arabic. I just speak English, Swahili, and Kikuyu. I can see the end. 790. 790. Let's wrap it up. Over and out. Over and out. 800 push, 800 squats. I don't know what. I have no more business being here. Unless you guys have a question, or rather, what do you want to talk about? Anybody wants to chat? Who wants to go live with me? Before I go and shop for my meal tomorrow, I need to sleep with a meal in the house because of the weather on this side. Who wants to chat? Who wants to talk to us? Who wants to go live with me? Khalud, thank you very much, Khalud. I appreciate you, brother. Anybody? Caesar. Bonus, I'm pretty sure I've done more than that, actually, to be honest. I've done more than that. What you're hearing is what I have counted. There were some scenarios whereby I was doing more and then I tend to forget the number. Abdul Rahman, nice to meet you, brother. Where are you from? On which side of the world? I'm in the Middle East, or rather in the Gulf. Oh, I'm in the Gulf. Nobody wants to go live with me. Somebody should come and give us a word. Yeah. It's a weekend. What are you guys doing? It's a weekend. It's a Friday on this side. People tend to go and party. People tend to go and drink. What do you guys do? Because I don't do any of that. For the record, I've done it in 44 minutes. No, 43 minutes and some few seconds. So yeah, we'll need to note that down. That is the amount of time I have done my squats. If I was doing push-ups, I would be done in under 40 minutes. I would be done in under 40 minutes, but for some reason, that tells you about the status of my legs. My legs are not built for endurance yet, but I'm working on that. Can you do a stomach tomorrow? What do you have in mind? Give me suggestions. What do you have in mind? Which other one do you want to see? Make sure that it is something that can be done for a prolonged period of time. I don't do small repetitions. I don't enjoy that. I like to put my mind through an intense resistance. That is the beauty of endurance training. It is like running. The same case applies. Instead of doing a couple of reps and then you just go, I like to endure. I like to do more and more and more and more and more. Khalud, I love and appreciate you so much. So much. I'll see you around. Although I'll still be here. Probably I'll still be here. Tomorrow we have a big plan ahead, but it is what it is. The body has to be moved. The body has to be tortured. The body has to be put through pain. This is the only way that I can be in a good mood. Yeah, this is the only way that I can bring my energy levels up. This is what makes me blissful, happy, joyous, excited, satisfied. Happy birthday, Kinjal Parad. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday to you. Goodness me. Guys, we are getting old, man. We are getting old. But it's good to see. Felix, I did 132 push-ups today. Why not 135? Why do 132 push-ups? My mind could not allow me to leave that floor. I like to see my digits with either a 0 or a 5 at the end. I want to see a 0 or a 5 at the end. So it would have been 135. That one is closer compared to 132 because now you cannot go back. You cannot go back unless you decide to write off that 2. But my mind would not have allowed me to live there with a 132. I need a 5 or a 0. What do you say about kettlebell exercises? You do what you have to do to stay fit, to stay active. That is what I'm going to say. Different people use different kind of things to stay fit and to stay active. I am one of those people who do body weight endurance training. Some people do strength training. Some people do hypertrophy, which is just basically being a bodybuilder. Other people do not do anything. I don't know how they stay happy. Maybe they can tell us how they stay in a good mood. Other people like to run. You just need to do what you have to do. If your calling is kettlebells, I've seen a lot of people who have excelled in that area. Just do you. Please, Kinjal Ko birthday party coming. Please, Kinjal Ko birthday party coming. Bro, are you teaching me Hindi? What have I even said? Bazenga Daddy, you have entered with 5 roses. Thank you very much, brother. It's good to see you. The body declined. Come on. Just 3. Just 3. You can even do them now, and then you call it a night. Yeah, so that you go to bed knowing you did 135. You do 135. It's so much easier. Yes, we are on a fasting. It's called a fasting Friday. Every single Friday we need to fast. Every single Friday, I've been fasting since you guys even met me. I've been fasting since you guys knew me. So what you're seeing is just a basic habit for me. Every single Friday. Every single Friday. I always tell beginners, number one, beginners, you just need to skip a meal. So you skip your breakfast and lunch and you just eat your supper. But for me, just do a whole cycle. Friday for me and food on Friday is just a no. I don't know if you guys fast. Do you guys fast? And why do you fast? Mine is health-wise. It's basically for health. Health and mental clarity. It opens up my mind. Also heals my body. Makes me more vital. Yeah. What do you mean by manga? What does manga mean? Where is the party, by the way? Parad. Parad has a birthday party and is inviting you guys. Where is the location? Tell us the location and maybe we might come. Give us more details. Hopefully there won't be pizza. Hopefully there will be something some people like me can enjoy. I do stretches that will give you a better feeling and faster muscle development. I did stretches that will give you better. Yeah, stretching does that. Stretching does that. Only about the same way that we know only 1% of the world is fit. Actually, less than 1% of the world is fit. Now, if you come to the fitness world, less than 1% of people only do stretches. 99% of the people do not stretch. That is either dynamic stretching or the static stretching. Most people they just skip that whole process. Yes, Adam. 800 squats were done and dusted. Yeah, done and dusted. That is a thing of the past. It's a thing of the past. What you see now is the aftermath. I'll see you around as well. Have a good one. Do some bulking, brother. That is the trend. I don't want to bulk. Noor, that is not my goal. I don't want to bulk. I want to be shredded to the bone. I want to be shredded to the bone. I don't want to look buffy. No, that's not me. That's not who I am. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to be shredded. Lean. Lean is law. Lean is the new law. Mad from Mau. Let me just translate your comment. My account as well as benefit from mathematics and get what? I don't understand you. I don't understand what you're saying. When I did 1,000 squats, it took me 1 hour and 40 minutes. How was that? I would love to sit down with you and you tell me how was that experience. You have an idea of what endurance training can be. I would love to sit down with somebody like you and you narrate to me that experience. Endurance training is torturous. Mustafa El Barawi from Egypt. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. I hope you have hit subscribe. I am from down there. Do you know Kenya? Are you familiar with Kenya? That's where I'm from. But I'm currently on this other side of the world. I'm in Qatar. It's good to meet you. Alvin says, help me, bro. Immediate gratification is draining me. How do you want me to help you, Alvin? How do you want me to help you? You already know what you need to do. You need to delay gratification. You have got to train your mind and your body to delay gratification. You just need to start slowly, nice and easy. The first thing is always awareness. The fact that you're already aware of the fact that you are addicted to instant, immediate gratification, that's a good sign. Change has already occurred. You already know that it is draining you. That is the first stage. Most people are not even aware. Barawi, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the subscription. Most people are not even aware of the instant gratification. They just drift through the day. They just drift through life. You just wake up and you just float. Yeah, what kind of immediate gratification are you talking about? Is it food? Is it scrolling? Is it sexual? What kind? Because those three are the main one. The sexual gratification, scrolling, that is social media or media, and finally, gluttony, food. Food is another instant gratification. And the cycle always remains. The laws are very, very clear. If instant gratification starts, if you prioritize instant gratification, pain must follow next. If you delay gratification and you go through the pain, pleasure comes later on. The good feelings come later on. But if all you do is just prioritize the good feelings first, example, you wake up in the morning, you choose to scroll to text, you choose to log on to Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, IG, you eat your cereals, your breakfast. What will follow next as the day progresses is the pain. But imagine the scenario whereby you wake up in the morning, you go for a run, you come back, cold shower, right? You skip your breakfast, and then you eat your lunch. Good feelings will come later on. That is what I do. I prefer scenario number two. You have got to learn to delay gratification, guys. You need to delay gratification. Alvin, practice makes perfect, or rather practice makes better. I am his brother. I am the brother to Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane 2.0. Me right here. Sadio Mane 2.0. Can you play this song? You'll really enjoy it. The name of the song is Medley Constantine, and I don't have a system near me. I don't have a system near me. All right, this guy has told me that I am Sadio Mane. I've told him I am Sadio Mane 2.0. He's telling me no, you are Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane not brighter. It's probably because of this light over here. I love that. Translate. I can't play the song because I'm not listening to songs right now. Everybody sees me and they see Sadio Mane. Should I change the hairstyle? Nah, I'll keep it. You know what? Let me just search the remote. Oh, no, never mind. I'll just turn up this laptop over here and then we can play the song that you are suggesting. What kind of a song is this? I've been asking to show my form since 3 days. Come up. Gluk. Come up. Come up. Let's end this matter right here, right now. Sadio Mane Jr. I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling. But I get that a lot. I get that a lot. Make sure that you are already ready before I even bring you up. Request cancelled. Let me resend it again. Receive. Come up. Marwan, yes, it is him. It is Sadio. Have you subscribed to the channel? Yeah, hit subscribe. I've sent you another request. Let me do it again. Invited. Check. Check on your end. I've already invited you. You just need to accept and come up. Come up to clear this matter as quickly as possible. I'm a firm believer that every man should know how to do push-ups, especially if you follow me or if you have subscribed to my channel, because I do a lot of push-ups. I do a lot of push-ups. So you need to, you guys, you need to know how to do a push-up. Push-ups are going to build your chest, they're going to build your triceps, they're going to build your shoulder, and they're going to build your abs. You see me, I don't do ab workout. I just do push-ups. This is where my abs are trained, and you can see I am shredded to the bone. I don't do ab workouts, I just do push-ups. And glute, let me send it again. See, let me cancel. Let me shoot it back again. Have invitation sent. Come up. Come up. As we search for that song. So this the name is Constant what? Medley. Medley. 12. I'm going to push you on the side. Gatik, welcome. I'll see you, Gatik. So the name is what? What is the name? Let's see what you're dealing with here. Medley.
Realidade da vida que o bagulho é duro. Da favela que o bagulho é duro. Frequência do perfeito. Mas nessa vida nunca vou se abalar no que pode acontecer.
I thought it was an English song. What's up, Talal? Let me translate your comment. I don't understand you, Talal. I'm just gonna pass on that. Yeah, let me shoot it once again. Let me send it again. Why do I have two people on this? You need.
I'm gonna do my push-up right now, bro.
We need to see you.
Alright, let me switch it on. Alright, give me 1 second, bro. Alright, I'm just getting my shit set. I'm just getting my camera set up. Alright. Right there. Yup.
Let's see what we are dealing with here.
Alright. Give I see what you're dealing with, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna do my push-ups right now, bro.
All right, on the floor.
Yeah, bro.
Hello, come over here. You're the one who is going to count the number of push-ups that my good friend over here is going to do. Be our referee tonight. Yeah,
Okay.
be our referee tonight.
Oh,
It's
you
good to
reach
see
out, bro,
you.
to the push-up, bro. I ain't here for no push-ups, bro. I'm 4 them grade, bro. Stay fat, bro.
I expected something as such. I expected such. I expected such a thing. Anyway. Let me just do this. Let me just block that account to ensure that I don't see such kind of nonsense again. No, forget it. That is a joker. Let's see. Let's see who's next. People are very idle this evening, apparently. They're up here making pranks. That one is not connecting. I'm gonna disconnect. Not worth it. Let's try and bring Hello up. I need my pen that is a touch screen. Where is it? Hello, what's up? Decline there. All right, let's move on. I am making coffee right now. It's 9 o'clock on that side of the world. Why would you be having coffee right now at this time of the night? Jesus Christ. All right, okay. I wonder how you sleep. Taha, bro is from Kenya. You are actually resistant to the coffee. Your system is resistant to coffee. If you can drink coffee at this time of the evening and still just sleep soundly asleep like a baby, you are immune to it. You are immune to its powers. I'm strange. Somebody is telling me I am strange. I'm also weird. They also describe me as weird, but I'll take it. It's close. But you should meet somebody else here who is drinking coffee at night. If you think I am strange, then you haven't met Hello. She's stranger. Oh, I want to go back to the big screen. Get back to the big screen. Moroccan. Boom. Nice one. Nice to meet you, bro. Were you here last night? Did we talk last night? I don't think we spoke last night. Don't, I think it was the day before yesterday. Let me guess, insomnia. Why do you guys have a hard time sleeping at night? Oh, do I like football? I love football. I am a United fan. And tomorrow we are going to be slaying Nottingham. We are going to mop the floor with that team, with that Forest team. You know, not sleeping at night is frustrating for me. On those nights when I don't sleep, I am the worst to be around. Barcelona. How is Yamal? Taha, how is Yamal? Barca fans. From one moment you guys were singing his name and now you are asking for, you're going after his throat. Why is that? Football is very volatile. I know you can't sleep. The question is why? Or rather, who is keeping you at night? Who is keeping you awake? How much to purchase is black, muscular? Finish the name. Finish it. Say it. Say the name. Maybe you missed something. Then what is stopping you from getting that something? So that you can better sleep at night. You do realize that you need sleep. So if you're missing the something, you find the something, get the something from where it is. Barca is the best. I'm a United fan. United fans, we don't support Barcelona. If you ever meet a United fan who supports Barcelona, that is a fraud. United fans, when it comes to Spanish football, they support Madrid. It is either Madrid or they don't support any team in Spain at all. Yaga, I am so much in a better mood right now. It will take so much to bring my mood. You'd probably have to work very, 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 very hard if you're trying to bring my mood down. That is why I haven't even blocked or muted you. Because I don't find it... My skin is too thick at this point, so... Or maybe I'm... Hello! You need to chill off. Somebody is keeping you awake, or rather you said something is keeping you awake, or someone is keeping you awake. Yeah, I'm a United fan. I am a United fan through and thick, until the day I die. Until the day I die. So, by the way, speaking of United, we are supposed to have a challenge tomorrow, as usual. If United loses tomorrow, I must suffer. So I'll have to decide that tomorrow once I wake up. But if you guys have any ideas, 500 push-ups, those are rookie numbers. Come on, those are rookie numbers. Bookie, be more creative. We're talking about suffering. I need you to be more creative. Be more creative. Be innovative. And also factor in the fact that we are in a good form. We are in a good form. Brilliant form, and they are not. So the odds have to come up. That fan is gonna cut his haircut tomorrow. Actually, it's next week after the Tottenham game. We have 2 more games before he brings that hair down. He needs to start finding a good barber to give him a proper haircut, because he is going to bring that hair down eventually. Nottingham is not an issue, guys. Nottingham is not an issue. Have you guys seen their form, their current form? They are performing poorly, and we are skying high, we are flying high. This should be an easy game for United. Pin that. Pin it! Some people think I'm making noise when I'm speaking to this camera. Some people always think I am joking. Guys, we are changing people's lives outside here. Don't take my account for granted, and don't come joking around. That is why I don't pay attention to negative individuals. Because I told you guys, I sleep much better at night, knowing that somebody has worked out because they saw one of my videos outside there. Or maybe they haven't watched porn in maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, because they heard my message. I sleep much better at night. Just one comment, one message from somebody wipes out all those 100 comments and angry, soft, weak individuals, actually men, who do not want to hear them being told, stop watching porn, stop being complacent, stop being mediocre. I sleep much better at night when I know somebody has started eating healthier meals because they got my message. When I hear somebody is fasting because, well, it is fasting Friday, and on a fasting Friday, we fast. I sleep much better at night knowing that we have a community here. Yamal Madrid nightmare. How, Taha, come on. We had an El Clasico just the other week. How can it be a nightmare? Where was he? Taha, you're joking with me now. I saw the game. But is that coffee ready? I would love to taste the coffee, but if you have added sugar, you just enjoy the coffee alone. I'm not interested. Nah. Have you added sugar? Have you added sugar to it? If you have added sugar, you know I don't like coffee. I don't like sugar. I don't drink coffee with sugar. Oh, very nice. I could use some of that now, but only a sip. No, I don't speak Arabic. What do you mean by 4-3? I mean the 5-2. You're speaking from the past, Taha. Okay, 5-2, fair enough. 4-3, 3-2. What about the 2-1? You have skipped the 2-1, bro. You have skipped the most important result. But I think that talk from Yamal motivated Madrid players. He was just talking anyhow. But you have to understand that he's still a young man. He will learn with time. Gateri 3, how many hours should one fast? Kindly. That's a good question coming, considering the fact that it is fasting Friday. Allow me to answer this one. This one is personal for me because it's a fasting Friday. If you have never fasted if you've never fasted for the past 1 month, actually, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months down the line, basically you don't fast, right? You're just a newbie. This is your first time that you're fasting. And remember, fasting is not starvation, and starvation is not fasting. Fasting is you have food in the house, or rather you have food, you have access to food, but you're consciously choosing not to eat the food. That is fasting. It has to be intentional. You also have to define why you're fasting. Is it for religious purposes? Is it spiritual? Is it for mental clarity? Is it for physical health, mental health, etc.? Right? Once we have that nailed down, most people, probably in this case for you, it is for health purposes. So probably losing fat, losing weight, Once you have that nailed on, you should start with just keeping breakfast. Your first week, normalize waking up in the morning and prolonging your fasted state at night. Everybody fasts. Because when we are asleep, we are not eating, we are on a fasted state. We are not consuming food. Right? So you kind of fast for around 5 to 6, 7, 8 hours, whatever amount of time that you normally sleep at night. That is your fasted state. So when you wake up, you just need to prolong that. Let's say you went to bed today at 11 o'clock. You wake up at 7 o'clock. You just need to prolong that fasted state, push it all the way to around 12 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Eat your first meal of the day afternoon, during the afternoon. Start there for the first week. And then the second week, towards the back end of the second week, now start doing one meal a day. Either lunch or dinner or supper. Right? Or rather the evening meal. So you move from the breakfast to just one meal, one meal, one meal, one meal, one meal. That is what you call fasting. And then eventually you now go for a full 18 to 24-hour window. And there you are, you fast. Provided you're drinking water, you need water. You need access to water. Only when the body needs it. Don't just drink water for the sake of drinking water. What do you recommend on eating? To best answer that question, I would say what I recommend not to eat. Sugar and sugary foods. Sugar and sugary foods and drinks. Those are your number one enemy. Those are the first thing that should leave your life. If you really want to go up mentally, emotionally, physically, just lose fat, become fitter. Sugar and sugary foods, they have to go as soon as possible. That is the base. That is just the foundation. Kateri, you're welcome, brother. You are welcome. Now let's go back to the coffee. Where is the coffee? Madam, where is the coffee? She was supposed to bring me coffee. Is there a book or a podcast that you can read? No. I don't listen to podcasts. I don't have any podcast on my phone. No, nothing. My music library is literally empty. You don't believe me? I can show you, but I don't know how to show you. There's no way that I can screen record. But I don't listen to music. I hardly listen to music. Only once a week. You will find me when I'm having my meal. Then you start asking me for some. You're going to find me. All right. Payback. It's fine. It's fine. You're also going to find me with something I am enjoying. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your coffee in peace. Bro, I picked up Shane. Why are you telling me this? You guys cannot see what Shane has said, but it has been filtered. So we're just going to ignore that. What's up, Osama? Somebody is seeing progress. When I tell you guys you don't need to be doing ab workouts directly, you think I'm crazy. Just push-ups are going to build your abs. Push-ups are going to build your abs like nobody's business. Why is that? Because you're in a plank position. You're in a plank position. So you are hitting 4 birds, 1 stone. You're hitting your chest, your shoulder, your triceps, and your core, your abs right? This is the abs, but the core is so much, right? You also have the pelvic region, etc. Just call it the abs. You're hitting all your abdominal muscles collectively just by doing a push-up movement. Just by doing a push-up movement. You never ask yourself why I love push-ups. Because I don't have to waste time doing variety workouts. I don't have to waste time doing crunches, doing sit-ups, doing leg raises. I don't have to waste my time doing all that when I can do one movement and hit all the rest. Anyway, let's continue. I'll continue doing what I'm doing, and then after 3 months, we come and compare notes with what you are doing or what you have been told by your fitness influencers or whatever it is that you guys listen to, whoever it is that you listen to. They tell you to do this ab workout. I'm telling you, you don't need to do all that nonsense. This is just nonsense. It's bullshit. Just do push-ups. Push-ups. Master a push-up. Spam them. Do them every single time. Boom, 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 boom. Don't worry about doing 10. No. Do as many push-ups as possible. Do and do and do and do and do and do. Repetition is the name of the game. Repeat, 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 repeat. Go to bed, wake up, repeat, 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 repeat. Have a number. Tell yourself, you know what? For this week, I am going to hit at least double figures on push-ups. When you talk about double figures, that is 10 plus. So every single day, you need to do at least 10 minimum push-ups. For me, mine is triple figures. I need to do at least minimum 900. That is my baseline. That is my foundation. And so far in the past, let me read it out. Let's see. Let's look at the notes. All right. It's going to close the app. Anyway, but in the past 1 week, the minimum number I have done is 100. And then after 100 is 225. That is my foundation. You need goals, guys. You need a vision. You need something. You need a baseline. A bare minimum. That is what I call a bare minimum. A bare minimum. On the bad days, that is the bare minimum. 100 for me. I don't know about you. Yours is probably 0, which is just very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. You need a bare minimum. Even a 1 is so much better than a 0. Even a 10 is so much better than a 0. Just say for this 1 month, for the next 1 month, my bare minimum when it comes to push-ups is 10. Set a number that you know you can easily achieve based on your experience level, all right, and your level of training. Set that as your baseline foundation, and don't start mixing things up. Don't do variety. Just one thing over and over and over and over and over until you master it. If you want, I'll bring it for you. Hello. Look at the time. Look at the time. People are not allowed in my house at this time of the night. Especially ladies. No. It's too late. It's too late. Anonymous. Is that a question or a statement? You can't do push-ups only. Is that a question or a statement? Because you haven't met me because I do push-ups. Before I started doing squats and before I started doing pull-ups, I was doing push-ups only. Yasin, yours is 200. That is your bare minimum. That is your non-negotiable. When you start thinking this way, you're going to go up dramatically. Your levels are going to skyrocket. Your levels are going to skyrocket. You need a standard. You need a standard, a bare minimum, a non-negotiable bare minimum. You need that. You need that. You need to have that ingrained here, tattooed in your brain that I need a bare minimum physical activity. It can be running. Let's say a 2 kilometer, that is your bare minimum. On good days, on bad days. Put that It can be walking, a bare minimum of walking at least 20 minutes every single day. Intentional. I'm not talking about when you're doing work, when you're doing this. No. You start your clock and you say, this time is specifically for walking. I'm going to walk for at least bare minimum 20 minutes. Do it intentionally. It can be pull-ups. Say, for the next 1 month, my bare minimum number of pull-ups every single day is going to be 5. Do 5. As simple as that. It's so easy. It's so easy. You just need, how badly do you want it? Don't complicate fitness. Don't complicate fitness. You can also apply the same mechanism when it comes to foods. Set your bare minimum number of eggs every single day. Say every single day I'm going to eat at least 5 eggs, at least 2 eggs. Do that for a whole 1 month. Come back with the results and tell me how it's going to be for you. Set a bare minimum. You need a bare minimum. You don't even need a big goal. You just need a bare minimum, a foundation, something to build on. You need just a foundation, and that foundation is going to be now the fruit for everything else to come. So my push-ups give birth to pull-ups, and then pull-ups give birth to squats, and now I've started shuffling them all together. You've got to start somewhere. You just need to start somewhere. Find something that works for you. I'm using my example so that you can understand how you can go about it for you. Or you can just steal mine as well. No problem. A win for you is going to be a win for me. You just need a bare minimum, bare minimum, bare minimum, bare minimum, bare minimum, bare minimum. And the bare minimum cannot be 0. The bare minimum cannot be 0. No, it's not acceptable. 0 is not a bare minimum. 1 is a bare minimum. All right, we'll take 1, because if you can do 1, after some time you will be tempted to do 2, and then after 2 you will be tempted to do 3. That is what the bare minimum does. All right, that is what the bare minimum does. That is the logic behind it. I don't know if you can do 200 push-ups. I don't know if you can do 300 squats. I don't know if you can do 10 squats. But I'm pretty sure you can do 1. Pretty sure you can do 2. So if you can do 2, then your bare minimum is 1. So that once you get to 2, your mind gets tricked into be like, only 2? I have time. So you do 1, 2, 3. Before you realize it, you've done 6. Bare minimum, and that is how you build. Start somewhere, yeah. Start somewhere. I started by doing 50 push-ups. If you scroll down to my TikTok account, all the way down, last year, 2024, you're going to find I was doing 50 push-ups every single day. Morning, I would just wake up, start the camera, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes it was continuous. Other days I would just do 30 and then I take a rest and then I do another one. That is how I built it. That is how I started. And then eventually I got to a point I was like, wow, okay, I have mastered this. How about I try out something crazier? Let's start with 200. And then I saw somebody doing 1,000, and that was a spark for me. I was like, wait, you guys can do thousands of push-ups? I never knew it was possible. I never knew it was possible until I saw somebody doing it. And then I was like, so I was coming short. I had so much. I was leaving so much in the tank. Then one day I woke up and I was like, okay, let's do this. You're going to find that video on my YouTube down. My first 1,000, the road to my first 1,000 push-ups. That is the first video I ever uploaded on YouTube. It's still there. My first journey to 1,000 push-ups. It took me well over a lot of hours. Abdul DXB, it's good to see you, brother. Good evening to you. Yeah, accept to start somewhere. And once you start, make sure that you don't stop. That is why we have a bare minimum. Bare minimum ensures you operate at your lowest effort possible. When you are operating at the lowest effort possible, I'm not saying you do extremely maybe difficult level of 7 out of 10, just a 2 out of 10. You start with a 2 out of 10. Trust me, it normally builds. It starts to build. Another example, content creation, or rather posting videos. I started by doing once a week on TikTok, IG, but IG collapsed, okay? I had an issue with that and I deleted the account. Then I came now to TikTok. I started with one video a week. Sometimes I would even forget. I go for 2 weeks, I forget. Because I was still consuming a lot. I was consuming a lot of videos, so it brought a lot of confusion up here. When you are consuming, you don't take time to pause, reflect, digest, and then have your mind now start building something. You tend to want to copy. When you're consuming a lot of content, a lot of information, just scrolling, you just want to copy. So you end up making videos that have already been made by other people. You end up doing what other people are doing, or rather what the majority are doing, because that is what you're being exposed to. It does not come from your heart, from deep within. Nobody talks about sexual problems when it comes to men and women, but I do. Why? That flows from deep within. I have a personal experience with that. It comes down from here. But I kind of try to mix it up because I have different lifestyles. Sometimes I go here. So fitness, all that. But the foundation at the center of it all, is sexual discipline and fasting. That is where it is. That is what allows me now to do all these other things. The fitness, all these things, the making videos, going live, etc. If I was sexually indisciplined, trust you me, the confidence to stand in front of you guys for 1 hour, 30 minutes, 40 minutes will not be there. It will not be there. It will be non-existent. The energy to do 500, 600 push-ups, squats, pull-ups would not be there. I would probably be in bed right now, scrolling on IG, seeing women, liking on women posts and all that, being lustful, being thirsty, thinking that they are going to give me this attention. They don't. You just end up being a loser. These women, they have thousands of followers, right? And then you are just there liking, commenting, texting. They will never give you that attention. Because they look at your account and they are like, you're just one of these other people. What makes you unique? Nothing makes you unique. You're just another thirsty individual. Thirsty. Of course, they are not going to cut you off. They're going to keep you around for the purposes of the energy and the attention that you are giving them. Because they love the attention. They love that energy. But it does not go beyond that. They're never going to give you the time. They're never going to reply to your messages or whatever it is. They won't. Because they have 1,000 comments, 1,000 inbox, hundreds of inbox. Men just making noise, being thirsty just like you. That is where I was. Right now I'm like, I don't even see such accounts. My TikTok, my IG has no garbage such as that. I don't swing that way. I've outgrown that version of me. Again, it goes back to starting somewhere. Starting somewhere, and I'm happier this way. I'm happier when I'm working with other people. I can now look at a woman and appreciate the energy behind the vessel. Not just what you're seeing, not just the curves, all these things, okay? What the eyes are seeing. I have now the capability of looking and interacting with her and seeing beyond the physique. Beyond her soul and the energy, etc. You have got to do these things, and this is what sexual discipline does for you. Not just even women, even men as well. When you're interacting with men, your energy just goes on a different level. Hello. I'll see you around. It's been nice having you on board. Take care of yourself. Right? Sexual discipline, that is the foundation, especially as men. That is your base. You have got to tame and get your lust under control. You have to do it. Not just for the betterment of you, for the betterment even for your woman. She is going to benefit from it. You are going to benefit from you being disciplined. At least you are going to enjoy your time with her together. Imagine you have been sexually indisciplined for a prolonged period of time. Worst case scenario, you contract a disease, all right? Worst case scenario, you developed erectile dysfunction. You end up being very weak in bed. So what is the purpose of that relationship? Don't get me wrong, guys. I love women. I love women. But if there is no physical, sexual intimacy in a relationship, what is the purpose of that relationship? What are we talking about? I don't see the purpose of it. I don't see the purpose of it. So, if you end up jacking off, you just masturbate, like a mouse, and then you find a woman, how are you going to perform in bed? When you cannot even last for a minute, 2 minutes, you're out of it. Because you are sick. You've already ruined your system. You have ruined your nervous system. You cannot handle it. That is so sad. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. You need to do it not just for you, for her as well. Yeah, you're going to enjoy your time when your time comes to be in a marriage or relationship. You're going to have a good time, guys. You need to think long term. It's very unfortunate to hear people even in relationships, they are still watching porn. A man in a relationship is still addicted to masturbation. Very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. This is a demon. When I call it a demon, people say that I'm overreacting. It is a spiritual demon. You guys, you have no idea what you're dealing with here. You have no idea. This is going to eat you up from within. Everything that makes you a human being, everything that makes you a good human being, your energy, your authenticity, your uniqueness is going to die. Everything that makes you a good man is going to die. Confidence, energy, vitality, strength, porn and masturbation are going to corrupt all the above. All of it, everything that makes you a good person just ceases to exist. You have got to get to a point whereby you have to rise above that mediocrity. You need to say enough is enough. It's about time you allow that beast in you to just come to life. Allow yourself to just come to life. Remember who you are when you are a child. The boy who was full of life, full of energy. The boy who had to be beat up by the mother so that you can get into bed because of the amount of energy that you are carrying around you. You had so much energy, so much purity on your face, on your body. And everybody loved you. You see, when you are not happy with yourself, when you are internally out of touch with who you are supposed to be, we can feel it. I can feel it. We respond to that. So if all you do is just corrupt yourself, weaken yourself, drain yourself, we are going to respond to that because it's all about energy. It's all about energy. I can experience the kind of energy that you're walking around with. I know you jerk off. I know you touch yourself. I know the kind of energy that you're exuding. Before you even speak, we already feel it. We can sense you from a mile away. You need to get your lust under control. You need to get your lust under control. I don't know how long I can emphasize this. You have got to get your lust under control. How long can one cure erectile dysfunction? Forget about the time. You need to start now. The earlier you start, the better. The earlier you start, the better. You need to start doing semen retention. You need to start fasting. You need to change your diet. You need to do fitness activities. You need to start doing strength training. That is how you reverse erectile dysfunction. And finally, suspend all sexual activities. So if you are with a woman, you and her, you have to part ways, or you have to find a way whereby you're not being sexually active. Go in solitude. Go in solitude and go fix yourself. You're a ticking time bomb. You're a mess. Yes, sir. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate the follow. Boom. All right, any more questions before we wrap it up, before we call it a good, lovely evening? Boom. Before we wrap it up, I want to call it a night. I have suspended sexual activities for 5 years. How has it been for you? Five years is a long time to go God mode. And why did you start doing it? I have so many questions for you right now. Gadesha, do you want to come up and give us a word? Tell us how that has been for you. I'm sure some of the people here would love to hear from somebody who has been down that journey. Perhaps you can inspire one or two individuals here. Your story might be the start for somebody else's journey. You know, I've been here for 1 hour 46 minutes right now. This is the second longest live I've ever done. Second longest live I've ever done. I am learning a lot. I am learning a lot. It's an experience. It's an amazing experience. Speaking of lives, if you are here right now and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what's up with that? What's up with that? Sorry, you don't have the name? You don't have the name? Let me give you the name. I'm going to reply to Gadashia and I'm going to delete. Then I want you to go to YouTube and search and subscribe. Reply. And then we end the session. You're going to reply to Murray. That is the name. I'm going to pin that. We can start with Murray. Murray, we can start up with you. That is the name. Go to YouTube, exit the live, guys. Exit the live. Go to YouTube, search Francis 1%. Hit subscribe. Just smash that subscribe button. Push on it. The same way that you guys who come to see me here doing push-ups and doing pull-ups, I want you to push that subscribe button as well. Vibes, what's your question? And before I answer you, I want you to go to YouTube, search Francis 1%. My name is over there. Hit subscribe. And then you come back, I give you your answer as I find your question. Yedis, where are you? Let me find your question. In the meantime, do as we have agreed. Go to YouTube, search Francis 1%, hit subscribe. I cannot see your comment. I would suggest that you type it again. Type your comment. All right. Have you subscribed to the channel? Taha. I'm in Qatar. I'm in Qatar, bro. Ooh, I almost smashed the screen over there. Can a resistant band burn fat? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, it can. Get one. If you have the resources, you get one. But before you get a resistant band, make sure that you can move your body. You can move your body through time and space. Can you do a push-up without a band? Can you do a pull-up? Can you do a squat? Can you do an overhead? Because if you get a band now, you can do some overhead presses the same way that you normally do with a push-up bar. If you get a band, you can do a chest press variation. All right? You can even squat. You can put it over here. You can hold it front or back. And you can do squats. 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 You can even do, if it is tight enough, if it has a higher tension, then you can do a deadlift. There's so many ways that you can play around with a band. You can even tie it on a chair and you do a leg extension. Leg extension. Leg extension. There are so many ways that you can play around without a band. So many ways. Now I've answered you. Kindly go to YouTube, hit subscribe to Francis 1% before we wrap it up. We are about to end the live. I'm about to bring it down. We call it a night. Then if you do work out without equipment, then you can use a band. You are ready for the next stage.